What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name, of course, is Multikillshd, and today I have a little bit of a treat for you guys because I want to point out the fact that every single gameplay I see is on Domination and Raid. So I'm just going to be showing you guys the example of the players that they're playing against. So what I did today is I went into combat training. Now you're probably going to say, why am I in combat training? Well, it's going to be really simple. I set the difficulty up on this game to recruit, and you're going to see I have less teammates. And people that don't know, usually the less teammates you had, the less team kills, you get, but you also get more kills per person. So let's say that you played TDM. Alright, good example. 4v4 TVN. You're going to get more kills in 4v4 TDM than you will in, ground war TDM, for example, which only goes up to 100. Unless you're really skilled, then it really doesn't matter in most cases. But you should still get more kills in 4v4. So I'm going to be showing you guys today what type of players these guys who are getting all these 200 kill gameplays and who they're actually playing against. Because it's funny because, people say that these guys are really skilled. And in fact, as you guys can see, they're really not. It's more or less just the kill streaks being really overpowered. And there's nothing the enemy team can do at this point when there's a quad by Swarm and Dogs just constantly going off. And it's starting to be to the point where it's getting annoying. I mean, every single ground war game I see on a YouTube commentator's video anymore is the same maps. It's the same ones. It's Meltdown, Raid, and the one with the play in the middle, Turbine. So, it's kind of a coincidence that every single one is ground war dom, and they're all on the same 3 maps, and they're all using the same 5 weapons, I'd say. The FAL with select fire, that's number 1. Target finder with whatever random gun they want, because any attachment that you use with it, or any gun that you use with an attachment target finder, is completely overpowered. There's no doubt about it at all. So every time I go on and see all these, it's just getting to the point where gameplays aren't even that good, and the people that are getting good gameplays are getting taken away. Their amount of appreciation that people should be giving them, because all these good commentators I'm seeing who have, let's say, a 40-1 kill confirmed game, that is an amazing score if you're not using these kill streaks. But people don't understand that because they're to the point where they're saying, well, Jay Nasty had 200 kills. Well, this guy had 200, this guy had 200 kills. Well, 200 kills is great when you're also playing against people that don't even know how to remove the controller. I mean, that's a really great accomplishment. You should be probably proud of that. So, like I said, I'm playing against recruit combat training, and I still managed to get less kills than the all-time record on this game. And I ended up getting 234 kills. So it's almost to the point that people had to wonder, are people really this bad? Well, let's go ahead and talk about why this happens. Well, most people, if you haven't figured it out by now, I'm going to be starting to use my alternative gamertag. And I'm not talking about my MG multi-account, I'm talking about a new one I made. And what I'm going to be doing over the next couple weeks is I'm going to be purposely dying for a day or two. And I'm going to be going into gun game, leaving my Xbox on my second one. And I'm just going to see, honestly, how low I can get a KD to go down in all my stats to the lowest possible, to the point where there's no point in even trying to bring them up, even if I would try. So, with that being said, that is what a majority of the people are doing. They're leaving their account in gun game overnight. So, when they're not playing, they cannot get kicked in that mode. Or, in quite a few modes now, because it doesn't kick you if you're not playing. So, that game automatically spawns you in. It automatically thinks you're playing, even if you're not. It's the same as Infected. People used to boost wins all the time in Infected. They would just sit in there all night and get their win over and over again. And their win loss would be insanely high. So, some people just don't understand that. But my point of this is, guys, don't appreciate these guys. They're really not that great. It does take some skill to get these 200 plus games. I will say that, because I'm playing against Recruit and I can barely find the time to even get a 200 plus in here. But just also realize they're not playing against anybody who would, decently be decent at the game or be, ranked as decent on this game. They're playing against people he probably bought the game a day or so earlier, because that's the amounts of skill-based matchmaking and pairing up in this game. If you have like 10,000 deaths and you have like 1,000 kills, you're going to be getting paired up with people that only knife and only snipe with like one shot a game they take. It's just unbelievable how much this game is ruined because of skill-based matchmaking. But that's what's been going on for probably the last couple weeks, guys. I just wanted to point this out because I'm tired of seeing all these comments on YouTube, every single one of them. Oh, well, he got a 200 plus. He's really, really extremely good. He's better than a guy that got 40 kills and 1 death with no kill streaks. Well, they're probably both about the same skill. It's just one's using an overpowered kill streak, overpowered gun, and is using an overused map. So that is my personal opinion. Anyways, I got 234 kills, and what do you know, 4 deaths. And I had like 33 defense. What a shock. Anyways, guys, my name, of course, is Multikillshd. If you guys could do me all a little bit of a favor and hit that like button, very much be appreciated. And I'm Multikillshd, and I'm out. Peace.